Indiana Congresswoman Erin Houchin says that she's concerned with the WAVE Troubleshooters' findings into improper maintenance work at the New Albany Housing Authority. Retired maintenance worker Pat Payne came forward saying that maintenance crews were ordered to fix faulty outlets with jumper wires, which would then test as if they were working correctly. An expert with the National Electrical Contractors Association said that those jumper wires violate electrical code and put residents at risk of shock or fire. Payne says that he fixed 30 to 40 apartments with the improper wiring. The troubleshooters found that the jumper wires in 5 apartments, which New Albany Housing and Maintenance records show had been fixed by multiple inspectors.
It's a huge concern. It's unfortunately similar to what we saw from HUD under the Biden administration in the Washington, D.C. area. An investigation was conducted or requested through HUD at that point. This is a similar issue that we're seeing among this problem in New Albany, and we've reached out to our House Financial Services Committee, which has jurisdiction over HUD, to try to investigate this further.
And Houchin says that her office is also gathering information to reach out to HUD. The New Albany Housing Board of Commissioners meets tomorrow at